Hi, this is Carrie with Canary Quilts, and we are reaching the finish line of the Fat Quarter Shop Designer Mystery Block of the Month. We are on Block 11, and Block 11 was designed by Stacy Iest Hsu. I have all her information down below, and I have her name written down below, so I hope I'm saying it correctly. And the block is called Daffodil. And we finally get some reds in a block again. So it's looking really pretty. Here's my finished block right here in the center, and then I've sashed it out also. This is block 10, and this is the sashing that I've done that goes in between these two blocks. So I'm going to put these together so that when I get month 12 next month, I'll be able to put the whole row together and finish the quilt out, because I have the first 3 rows already put together. But anyway, I call these my comfort blocks. If you've been with me, you know that. These are so much fun to put together. They don't take too long. The colors are usually very comforting, and the block is not too hard, not too easy. So, I mean, they look difficult, but they really aren't difficult. So I really enjoy putting these together. And I think at the end of May, beginning of June, they're starting up their 2024 Designer Mystery Block of the Month, which looks really different than the last 2 years. It's got some pinks, and it's, I think each block is gonna be a house. So I think it's gonna be really fun. I have all the information down below if you wanna check it out. All of these patterns will be available once this mystery block of the month is over. If you like what you see, you can order the patterns. Anyway, hit the subscribe button, notification bell. You get notified of all my content. You'll get to see this when it's done. Let me know how it's going for you if you're working on it. And yeah, let's put this block together. Okay, to get started on my comfort block number 11, this is Daffodil. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. It looks complicated, but it really is not complicated at all. Here's all my fabrics that are left over. So if you're new here, this is what these look like every month. I've cut these, but you get plenty of fabric to cut from. So my cuts over here are, the dark blues are for the corner, the green and red are in the center square and a square, and then I've got my background. This is in the square and a square, and this is always our center block. So we're going to use these red and green with this white to make all our squares in a square. We're gonna use half of these, this one in one corner and the other half on this one in one corner, and then these are just standalones in the corner. So what we want to do is we need to get all of these squares here marked with the diagonal, or however you do your diagonals. These over here, these corners need to be marked on the diagonal, and then we're going to get started sewing these on. And I think I will sew all of these at the same time just to kind of chain stitch everything together. All right, I got my items marked. We are going to put these in the upper right hand corner, sew on the line, trim 1/4 of an inch, and then iron towards the corner. And then I've marked these down here. I'm going to put on opposite sides. I'm going to chain stitch these. So we're going to have 2 reds on the top, 2 on the bottom, and then we'll flip it over. But I'm just going to put 2 on at a time so I can save some time. And again, sew on the line, trim 1/4 of an inch from the seam, and iron towards the corner. So I went over to my machine and I did all of these and 2 corners on this. So I was at my machine the entire time now. So I'm going to get all of these trimmed 1/4 inch from the seam, and then I'm going to go over to my ironing board and get them ironed towards the corner. Here's my pieces completed. So now we have to put our corner together. So we're going to put these 2 pieces together, iron towards the dark blue, and then we'll put our 2 rows together and iron towards the large dark blue. I got my corners done here, so let's get this thing laid out. Let's get our corners out here. And we always want the white to be in the corner. There we go. And this is the center, like it always is. And then the red triangles will be by the center block. And we have a 9 patch. So we're going to put this together in rows, and we will iron the center towards the center patch, and then the outer rows will iron towards the dark blue. Now the last thing to do is put our rows together, and we will iron towards these outside rows. All right, there's our completed daffodil block. from Stacy Iest Hsu. Think that's how you say her name. I'm not sure. I will have her information in the description down below this video. And this is the 11th block in the 2023 Designer Mystery Block of the Month. If you're doing this, let me know how you're doing. If you're new here, this is what the packages look like for their Designer Mystery Blocks of the Month. They're going to be starting 2024 here soon. I've got links to that down below if you're interested in checking it out. It looks like it's going to be a really pretty quilt. And hit the subscribe button, notification bell if you want to see this come together and do all the other fun stuff we got here. So there you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.